Hey guys, what's cooking? Happy community live stream day. Hope you're doing really well. Happy Wednesday. The second Wednesday of the month, which means it's our community live stream day, of course. What is going on? All right, let's dive in. Oh, I love this theme. The horse gallop theme from Breath of the Wild. Anyway, hope everyone's doing really well. Hello. What's going on? How you guys doing? Happy Wednesday. It's the second Wednesday of the month. Well, I mean, the first Wednesday. Well, the month started last week, so this is the second week. Oh, hi, Selena. I did have my big fat tacos. So, today's game plan is the same as always. We will be gathering your suggestions, and we will be going and playing through a bunch. You just watched my Deltarune video? Well, I hope people enjoy it. A little bit of joy bait never hurt anybody. In fact, if the video continues to do well, which it is, I may start doing it more frequently. Even though you'll be used to the joy bait. We need joy bait in the world. Screw rage bait when you can have joy bait. Amazing. Nice hat. Oh, I forgot. My Pikachu hat. I just filmed a video with True Green 7. So we were listening to Pokemon music. And I busted out this hat. Yeah. Okay. So, I guess I kind of feel like we should just open it up. Let her rip. There's just around 80 people. And frankly, yeah, that's great that you guys are playing Power together. Sometimes the timing is really crazy. Have I listened to Morning? No. I don't know what that is. I think we could cram it. I think we can drop the sheet. I think we can go ahead and post a sheet. Does my thing work though? I don't think so. Nope. My thing still doesn't work. That's bad. My extension is broken. I'm gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. That's unfortunate. Okay, well. Go ahead and drop this. So as always, chat, feel free to grab this form. It says we're not accepting responses. Uh-oh. Try this one, maybe. Give Kramen a second. Kramen's actually in a work meeting. Kramen is helping me. Help me help Kramen by giving him a second. Poor Kramen. Alright, go ahead. It's open. It is working now. Oscuro Domine? I can't today. But also, probably not. Even though I do love Keygen Church. When do you plan on playing Super Mario Galaxy 2? I probably should. Not soon. But soon. Hey, America, how are you? Hello, Mr. Fet Mono. Exclamation point suggestions, everybody, for your sheet. Exclamation point suggestions for the sheet. Yo, what's good? What's good? What's up, guys? Welcome in. How you guys doing? You're good? Good, 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 good. Let me say your names out loud. Hello, sir. Sarah Burke. Sichachten. Arquez. Big Diff Boy. Huh? What is that? Oh, Big Dilf Boy. Oh, my God. Cool Guy. Coffee Hana. Arenthil. The command link's dead. Uh-oh. The command's link is dead? Nieno. Enzo. Hmon. C. No longer accepting responses? Uh-oh. Hey, Ashton, how are you? Welcome in. It worked? Nihon. Enhan. It works? Okay. What up, Danasu? Hey, Matt. It's your birthday today? What about just a birthday song? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Matt. Happy birthday to you. You'd rather pay for Patreon, but region blocks make it impossible. Yeah, I know. Sorry to hear that. It's your birthday tomorrow? Big Gamer asked, do you do streams like this where you ask for music from anime? So that's on Patreon only, unfortunately, because of copyright. But yes. Hey Snappy, the ping link, just put it in there, and is your birthday tomorrow, Jage? All right, well, I can't do this for everybody, so I might just have to do a general happy birthday, but happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, dear Jage, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. So Mello is still having issues with, and a lot of folks can't, looks like some folks can't submit. Why is that? The link doesn't work. Can't tell if it's submitted. I have 46 options here, so they're working. Some are working. Now sing for my 1-year Patreon anniversary. I don't have a song for that. I'll have to make one. Thanks for helping me out and for supporting the channel. Thanks for supporting the channel. Good evening. Gino. It works. Okay, so it works for some people. Maybe because we said no reason not to. Mine worked. Must be picking it. But thank you for a year, Modesta. A year on Patreon? That's crazy. It keeps turning off for some reason, but I did set it so that it works for the next few hours. King Snick Snacks. I gotta be careful with these names. It works now. It finally worked. It probably just got overloaded. Coffee Hana says happy birthday to all the birthday people. Scout Brian said it works now. Appreciate you guys. Hmon. I don't say the L word on stream, so I know say L word, but I appreciate you. Me no say L word on stream. Me have boundary. Me have small boundary, but me have boundary. The link didn't work for you? I'd say it's a skill. Oh boy, I can't say that out loud. The link will work with a coin flip. It's true. A little low energy back here. Updates. Do I have the list of requests so you can see? No, you cannot see. It's for me only. We have to spin the wheel. You'll see them all. Don't worry. You got your afternoon espresso? Kind of cute says just refresh. Should you resubmit? You specifically should, yes. You specifically, Hmon, should refresh, yes. Yes, you should. Hi, Maury, how are you? Hey, Shadow, what's up? Good morning. What does that mean? Your mom says no. Is this a backward? Do I have to read this backwards? Oh, Parade when? Parade from Paprika? Parade from Paprika. Yes, of course. Soon. TM. I do see your comments every time. You might have entered 2 songs by mistake. We'll filter you out. Don't worry. I only see. Okay, I see. Krost Sprechen Best Mod Bay Bumbles NH Non Nieno Pickled Peanut. What the fuck are these names? Pickled Peanut, Kululu, Tasty Buns. Bro. Hi, Bird. Zeddy, Alrian, Best in the World, Cerberek, Neo Sacritive, Apple Juice HQ, Matthias, Giant, Chimpins, Deathrock, Promo, Kyle, Space Potato, M Poems, Tenchiakuma, P Monarch, Nina, Modestas, Brian, Togjira, Bayo, Ashton Monner, Twisted Toy Box, Thomas, LG, Kinga, Redmon, Unstopped Goomba, Zivkin, Rindo. I'm so concerned that one of these is going to have a slur. Rindosu, Koopy, Cool Guy, Radio. Okay. Nintendo Boss, 8-bit corn, 8-bit corn dog. Arlon Kels, Aranthil Shadow, Dane's Harpy, Millo, America, Vigilant, Always, Lemons, Forever Master, Kinky, BH Your Mostriff, Big Dilf Boy, Poop Shoot, Poop Shoot McGuff. Wait, what the fuck is his name? Poop Shoot McGuff. Okay, first time. Poop Shoot McGuff. Yo, what up? Not Tom, Enzo, 6 Neo Sanker, Richard, Bunny Ben, Squall Lionheart. Oh, wow. Celebrities here. Vool, Hmon, Sizex, Crusty Navel Hair. Atel, Bierrot, Emmanuel, Draves, King Snick Snack. Wait, King Snick Snack. That might be a double. For shame. Are there 2? There's only 1. False alarm. Mr. Nekezu, Luna, Kinda Cute, The Only One, Koala, Ricotta Luis. That's fucking funny. Snappy Star, Jage, Blade Runner, Rio Caliente. Hey. I'm a Sama Mama Makusa, the King, Jeremiah, I don't know, something. Bean Hat, God of Redo, Boss Joe. I like how I'm just reading your names out loud. Everyone's left, actually. It's just me reading names for into the void. Joseko, Mori, Harkin. It's like I'm taking attendance. Check. Here. Present. Is Katie Madness here? Kojo, Blue Swallow. Blue Swallow? Criminal, Copper, TJ, Steve Renault, Zalo, Applereach, Tuesday Forever, Alutaya, Neo, Eus, Alex, 36, Spark Bomber, Smile, Gabe, Twitch Rover, I can't read this, Twitch Nover, Death by Poke, Sexual Panda. Oh God. Sichachten, Mega Man Fan, Aleguizzo, and AG Pujanto. And then, okay, so we got about 160 names, and we'll continue. Here! Where's Kinky Panda? Oh, Sexual Panda. There you are. There you are, you miscreant. Oh my God, that's funny. Oh gosh. Present! Say my name when no one is about you. Say, baby, I love you. Updates. Nothing to say. The rest of the week is pretty chill. Tomorrow we have our Patreon live stream. If you enjoyed coming to this and you want to not have any control over it unless you're a patron, well, definitely come to that tomorrow. That's a great way for me to sell it. What's up, Fissa Poke? But it is fun, and the patrons have good taste. Never know what you're going to get. Friday is our 3.5 playthrough of Wuthering Waves, if that's interesting to you. Friday evening is the concert for TennoCon. I was not able to go to TennoCon this year because of my foot, which is better but not great. It's not perfect yet. Back up, but you know, I'm able to go back to the gym and stuff. So Friday evening is the TennoCon concert. Saturday afternoon, 4:30 is TennoCon, the dev chat that they have for every TennoCon. That's where we'll get all the big reveals and stuff for the future of Warframe specifically. I don't think I'm doing one for Soulframe, but I will be here for Warframe specifically. So those are the two events that they've been gracious enough to let me do those from home instead of like I was going to do like a whole like filming thing there. So unfortunately I couldn't go, which really sucks. But so that's the rest of the week. It's pretty busy this week. I just got a code for Grand Blue Fantasy Relink Ragnarok. Probably not going to be able to stream that just because of time, but I will play it on my own time. And then Monday we're checking out Black Flag, which is amazing. If you like Assassin's Creed at all and you've had a hankering for the old school, they were nice enough. Ubisoft gave me a code. Really, really, really fun. And like a nice upscale experience with Black Flag. So I'm not paid to say that. I've been having a great time with it. Black Flag's not even my favorite Assassin's Creed. That goes to Brotherhood, but it's nice to be back in the like the traditional experience with Assassin's Creed. So if that's interesting, I'm gonna play that a little bit, a couple hours, and then we'll pop over to Kingdom Hearts 2 on Monday. So, okay. I think we're ready to. Oh yeah, and the sea shanties, they actually added sea shanties, which is really cool. Which I'm really happy about. So that's been really fun. Gout? No, I don't have gout. What? No, I don't have gout. I don't have gout. I just sprayed my ankle from walking too much in Europe. Blame Europe. Don't blame me. All right, I think we're ready to dive in here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and grab the links to the songs. Oh, I love Brotherhood so much. I miss old school Assassin's Creed. I've always been an Assassin's Creed apologist, just because I've always really liked Assassin's Creed. But yeah, it's been fun to go back to that world, and it looks beautiful. Although I saw some like dev was like complaining about the rain. I'm like, bro, I hate to say it, I don't think any gamer cares about the rain. I hate to say it. I don't want to be that guy, but like, I mean, I feel like I'm a pretty gracious like game enjoyer, and I don't give a shit about the rain. So I can't imagine your average gameplay person who's just like whatever gives a shit about the rain. I say that with all respect for game devs in the world. I respect you so much, but also I hope that you care about the rain, but I don't necessarily care about the rain. Is there any way to know what was already reacted to? That's an exclamation point song list, but also don't stress it. I like to hear things more than once, so don't worry about it. I really enjoy listening to stuff more than one time, so don't stress it. Hey, Yoshi, what's up? Hey, guys, welcome in. What's going on? I'm going to spin the wheel. I know there's a couple new names added. We'll get in there. I have about 137. Okay, fine. I just got a couple more. I'll add these guys too. All right, here we go. There we go. 143. All right. You know how this works? If this is your first time, is it your first time? Are Genshin songs banned? No. Why? Why would they be banned? Contrary to popular opinion, just because I don't focus on Genshin too much on my channel doesn't mean that I hate Genshin. Contrary to what Twitter would want you to believe, which they really want you to think that I absolutely hate Genshin. I don't. I just don't play any of the songs. Only because I can never let go of what happened to me. No, that's not why. I just don't. No, of course not. All right, I grabbed a couple more. Let's do it. Do we put our username? Only for my purposes. But currently, here's the wheel. First time watching you live? Oh, man. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. We're gambling. Here we go. You ready? Boop. All right, chat. We're going to spin the wheel. Let's see where we land, okay? Nox! Maxiguegna Gibariti vado Pinori. It's my first time, love. Here we go. It's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse, chat. Enjoy it while you have it. Soon it's going to be 300 songs. All right, the first song of the day, and again, I don't have my freaking thing is my extension's not working, so we're just going to have to roll with it. I'll have to do text. Is C418 Earl Grey Part 3. This is from Wanderlust. I think, yes. It's quiet. Thanks, Riptide. That's really nice. Especially, musicians don't often... I feel like... Yeah, I appreciate that a lot. Thank you for saying that. I like that comment so much. I'm going to save it to my pinned profile for when I'm having a bad day. Boop. You say, did you really type that? Some dude otaku said, just got back from pooping. As he just started. I hope you didn't push too hard. Will I do another video of song remixes? Yes. Wow. I like how the lower part of the piano... Yeah, okay, so interesting. So all of that was just background, was just the accompaniment. And now we have the melodic thrust. But it's interesting how the lower piano actually, like, sent that home and sort of propels the arpeggiation. Oh, thanks. Hello. The original dot hack, no. I thought this song was I thought this game was about obsessive compulsive disorder. Like, this is a really simple, really beautiful. Wow. It's okay. I welcome re-listens. I prefer re-listens. Oh, burnout related. So it's about slowing down. Do you guys like slow songs? What does the song sound like to you? This is interesting, isn't it? Because there's a lot of like isolation in it. You know, it feels really like there's a sense of like a sense of, well, cool guy. I got news for you. The guy that they're copying is the guy that you're referencing. That is the person. That's literally who composed this. Yeah, to me, it's interesting to read your comments. To me, this song, it really feels like letting go, and like this like sort of somber acceptance when you like. It reminded me of when I quit opera, and when I decided to like move on with my life and change direction. And I didn't really know what I was going to do with my life, and I like felt like I had no skills, which is why I tried to become a YouTuber. No, that's actually not what happened. But like when I realized that I was ready to move on, and so there was a sense of longing for something that I was and wanted, but also couldn't have. So there's this like listful, like sort of like pacing, but it's not. It's pacing and agitation, but it's not anxiety. It's more just like it's painful. You know, there's a bit of hurt in it. It's really beautiful. I mean, gosh, I kind of want to play that for so Mary Box is coming back on the channel Monday, and which never mind. I just realized I have to shift the schedule that I just told you about. So Mary Box is coming on the channel on Monday. So I need to play her music from that is a real piano. So I'm thinking about including that, but I don't think she'll like the canned strings. She can get over it. I'm just kidding. Okay. Let's grab the rest of these. So where was that? That was right. Let me grab them all again. Sorry. I made a mistake. Everyone must be heard. Everyone must be heard. Grab this. Boop, 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 boop. This will probably be a little bit chiller than my other streams. Usually I'm a little bit more hyper on these, but I'm a little bit feeling a little bit, I had to get up very early. So I may be slightly lower energy, but you may not even notice. So that's fine. We're here to vibe. We're vibing. Thank you for being here, of course. God, already almost 200 suggestions. That's crazy. I appreciate the enthusiasm for these streams. I wish I could do them more. The schedule is a schedule I make, but it's like, I try to keep myself pretty busy. Today I filmed, Unk Alert, what the fuck? What's up, Fango? Unk Alert. How much is that even? How much does one even pay for that? How many joules is 440 joules? Wait, I gotta know. 440 YouTube joules equivalents. Yeah, right. There's no way to know that. Virtual item. What are joules? Joules are available to purchase in the YouTube mobile apps on Android, iPhone. Okay, up to $2,000 a week. You can have a maximum of 30,000 joules available at any time. Joules are non-refundable, unlike Twitch, where if you don't like me, you can just refund your sub. Set the GOAT trophy for 1,000 joules. That's so stupid. I'm not even vertical right now. I'm only horizontal. Hey, happy Choo Choo. Welcome for your first stream. Welcome to your first stream. Unk Alert. I really want to know how much these individually cost, though. Someone tell me if you can find it. You guys might have the options. Yours were free. Can I give away memberships right now? Sorry, chat. We're vibing, okay? We're vibing. You know, I'm gonna start a new short series where I sing mean comments in an opera voice. So get ready for that. Here's 10 gifted subs, by the way, on my behalf. Fireworks for 3,000 joules. All right, well, let's not get crazy, okay? We want to keep the flow up. Here's 10 free subs for me. Hey, America, thank you for the sub. Wait, but seriously, where are these jewels? I don't even have these jewels. Members only live stream? Hell no. I don't have jewels. Oh, because you know what? Because I'm not on my phone. That's right. 300 jewels for $5? Oh my god, that's expensive. What the fuck? Oh wait, 0.1 cent. Okay. Well, don't spend all your money in one place. All right, let's go. Let's spin the wheel, chat. Big ball. Hey, Iliad, how are you? All right, what's next, chat? Let's see. What are we cooking with? Boom. We've got. What the fuck? Oh my god! No way. This is from fucking. Is this is the song from Sexual Panda? No fucking way. Is it Perverted Panda? What was the name? Panda? Panda what? Panda something. Panda? Yes, because I remember Panda. Sexual Panda! Terminator versus RoboCop. I knew it. With a name like that. Alright, so this is Terminator versus Robo... You're gonna kill me. I gotta turn off. I didn't even know that thing existed. Sexual Panda was the name of the it's not my like a nickname I gave them. It's just that's the name. Wait, that sounds like farts. I gotta turn off the alerts, guys. I gotta turn off the alerts. I see him, but I can't. You're I appreciate your generosity, but you're killing the flow. Thank you though. It's very nice. Where's YouTube? Hold on. I gotta turn off the alerts. I didn't know the alerts were on. Wait, let's rewind that because it definitely. Listen to this. The 8-channel, the 8-bit. You hear that? No, this is not. Is this real? It sounds like wet farts, bro. Oh shit, that's so funny. Oh my god, that sounds like a wet fart. Hold on. That's bad. Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh shit. Fuck, that's so fucking funny. Oh my god, fuck. That's really funny. Oh shit.
How to suggest BGM remixes. Have a real banger.
Terminator.
What the fuck? Did you just say? Thank you, Green Raptor. Just go to exclamation point. Well, no. So remixes, we as long as they're official, we can do them. If it's like a cover, can't do it. Is this fucking real? Terminator. Let's go. Terminator. 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 Yeah, on the Genesis, it looks like. Listen to that sine wave. I did know that about Flowy, yeah. You had it on the Mega Drive? Terminator. Let me fix the... Terminator. That's amazing. Oh, shit. Terminator. Terminator. All right, I turned off the thing, so we're good. No, I'm not making fun of the music because I think it's still fun to listen to, but it did sound like wet farts. And I mean that like holistically. I don't mean that in an insulting kind of way. I mean that in a funny, haha, that is hilarious kind of way. And if you guys are not aware, my videos are very like, I would say pretty clean. My streams are not. So what you see is the real me. So hopefully it doesn't completely ruin your perception. But as I get older and as I spend more time on the internet, the brain rot flows. All right. I enjoyed that. That was amazing. I really enjoyed that. Thank you, Sexual Panda, for that. You put it for a reason? Okay, perfect. That is so fucking funny, though. Unparasocialed. Not who I thought you were. Oh my god, I got that the other day. I was like, do I know you? Who are you? I don't even know who you are. You've never commented on this channel once. I can't believe you, man. I can't believe you'd show a clip of mixtape in a video. It's fucking funny. All right, what's up? What do we have next? That looks like I knew it. I was going to say Valkyrie. Vagrant Story. Oh my god, you old heads. Oh my god, save some room for the children. Vagrant Story, the Greylands incident. Nice. Just a guy who loves video game music. That's damn straight. This is the same composer? What's up? That link says dong? 11 minutes? Brother. All right, I'm going to play 3. Bit low volume. Yes, Foot, yes. This was on PlayStation, not Nintendo, by the way. You guys don't know what Vagrant Story is? Alright, so it takes place in the same universe as Final Fantasy XII. This is like OG Squaresoft. It's very dark fantasy. So it's like, you know, gritty, and then it had this like really fun Comic Sans, or not Comic Sans, but comic book, dialogue boxes. Actually, the music oddly fits. And everything was, if I recall, everything was top down. So when you would enter into combat, which we're not going to see here because this is the like opening gameplay or opening cutscene, but it's all, if I recall, it's all like kind of top down, but it's not necessarily Oh, it's the music of this video. Oh, that's hilarious. And then I think the guy that we're looking at actually in the thumbnail is this guy. Guy with no nipples. Oh my god. Hey Raiders. What's up, Netter? Appreciate ya. Anyway, that's just a taste. But yeah, Vagrant Story is not necessarily like a game that I like loved per se, but it's like a peak PlayStation game experience. And if there's any way you can at least like check it out for yourselves, I think it's always worth it to play older games. Because they're cool. And you never know what you're going to get. Rain and Shulk look a little different. All right, let me add some more here. We've got another... Sorry I can't play the whole 11-minute thing, but I want to be equanimous for everybody, which means equal to everybody. Let me add these next 15 tracks. Boop. All right, and then I'm going to boop. Okay. I have a whole channel all about anime tracks, actually. Marco Weebball. All right, let's spin the wheel, shall we? What's next? Boop. Let's see. What are you cooking? How are my on Square Enix songs? We're going to be okay. Yeah. At least, you know what? Did I ever expect to be talking about Vagrant Story in 2026? Did not. So the propaganda has been spread. You never know what someone will glom onto, you know? All right. So what do we have? God Eater. Yeah, God Eater's cool. All right. Let me turn this up. Hopefully the sound is good. God and Man. This is Goshina for sure. Never gotten 500 suggestions for this particular stream, no.
Memories keep flooding in, showing the paths I should have taken, but now the time has run away from me. I cannot change a thing. I remember how you counseled me with wisdom of the ages true. Live your best life, you told me.
Chat, I have a question. First of all, her diction is amazing. I have a question. Today I was listening to a fun. I was making a fun video about misheard. Basically, just going through like misheard lyrics, which are really funny. So thanks, Tom, for that, by the way. And I was curious to you, like, I don't know if you guys watched the most recent the second most recent non-gamer video with my friend Alyssa, and Alyssa and I were talking about the language of, what was it? Was it a Persona song? No. I can't remember. But anyway, we were talking about diction and how it's important for pronunciation that you understand the words. And it was interesting because I got a lot of, not pushback, because it wasn't pushback, but it was more just like, well, I don't really care about this. Or do you guys care about if you can understand lyrics? Because I feel like it's like a really important part of the job. Mostly because like I wouldn't have gotten hired as a singer if I wasn't able to pronounce words correctly. So do you guys, so, okay, not really. Yes. Negative. Some do, some don't. Some do. Both ways. You have an audio processing disorder? It's important. They need to be enunciated. Depends on the song. Not much. Most of the time. I mean, you can still convey the feeling. I'm kind of two ways about it. Because on the one hand, it's kind of like, you probably should be able to, like, you know, articulate the, you know, but only because of my background. I mishear lyrics all the time. Depends on the song. Well, no, so it's a different conversation when we talk about fictional language, because fictional language is not the same. Fictional language you would never be able to understand anyway because it's a fictional language, right? Or, especially if it's like a chaos language. But that being said, I think like when you're singing a song like this, I think that personally, like enunciating and pronunciation is really important, because that, now yes, the melody and the way you're singing does help like carry that, but I think ultimately, like, I don't know, it's really interesting to hear your guys' perspective, see your guys' perspective, because we wouldn't have gotten hired if we didn't articulate, you know, in German, French, Italian, Spanish, Russian, Czech, whatever language that is, English, you know, that we literally would spend months learning how to say, you know, how to speak a language, even though we didn't understand what we were saying until we translated it. So it's very interesting how for you guys it doesn't necessarily matter, for some of you it does, and I think that sort of interplay is very interesting. But that also gets us into like context, no context, which for any of you that have been around for even a little bit amount of time, you know that's an ever present conversation that I enjoy having, because I still believe that like good music sort of supersedes context, and like context makes things hit harder. But I also think that we have an over reliance on context, and like a need for context, which I don't think is necessarily optimal. I think like you can take music. Now, obviously game music is a part of the game and it helps with the storytelling, of course. But I also think that we don't spend enough time like listening to it for its own sake, and like creating our own context, or like our own lived experience. Like going for a walk and listening to a piece of music from a video game can actually change the context to be about, you know, your experience in that moment. If a song is nice and bright and it's a bright, beautiful day, well, that song actually changes context. It's a really interesting conversation that doesn't really have an answer, but all of you are wrong. And this song is extremely wordy, which actually, speaking of language, would make this unbearably difficult to sing. Now that's her job. But you know, there are times when something is very wordy, which is this extremely wordy, that definitely can cause issues in the vocal process. I mean, she handles it really well, but also like I don't know if it's like a live one take kind of, or it's a Frank intake experience. But I mean, this shit is not easy. Could I sing this? No, I couldn't.
Just gift of time, I pray. Oh, just to live my life again, to treasure every little.
Hi, Ronan. Ideally not, Sukoon. Sometimes I make a mistake and have to repopulate the whole thing, but I try not to. That's okay, Phantom. Is it exhausting? Yeah, well, that's beautiful arpeggiation up. Oh my god. It's not, well, that's really pretty. Goshina's such a good composer. Honestly, truly. Such a good composer. Oops, that's not what we're listening to. Although it is a great piece. Yeah, you know, that was actually like, you gotta go? You gotta go? Bro, we just got here. We just started. We have a whole other hour. Man. It's fine. Go. It's called acting, Chad. I don't even care. No, I'm just kidding. I'm teasing, of course. Yeah, she crushed that. Just teasing. We'll wait for him. I have an NGE shirt on, of course. Let me show you. Shinji! Get in the... I will never be the same after watching Neon Genesis Evangelion, by the way. It has ruined my life. In fact, my next video for the anime channel. Anime ruined my life. Alright, let's spin the wheel. Komendasai! Komendasai! Arigato gozaimasu! Bubba Ganoush. So funny. Anime Was a Mistake is an amazing title. All right, what do we have here? What's half flight? All right, let's do it. What's up? So we've got Sonic Runners. What is this? Sonic Runners? I've never heard of this. Sonic Runners Magical Snow Day. Hey yo, we're skipping school with this one. Just for until 6, so a full hour. Another full hour. Wait, Sonic Runners. Oh, this was the mobile game? Is this the one with Sonic Runners. Oh no, it was on the Switch. That's so charming. Oh no, side-scrolling endless runner for iOS and Android. Interesting. Man, Sonic Tracks. Oh wow, riveting. Wow, they don't make them like they used to, boys. What the? Oh yeah, okay. No, this is Sonic Runners. Oh, Sonic Runners Adventure. Oh, excuse me. You're right. Wrong game. Oh, yeah. Oh my god, I love when songs do this. When they pull back, and what you're left with is just like the core of the sound, like the core melody line or something. There's no bass underneath. It kind of pulls back. Da, ya, da, da, da. Suggestions are always open for the next hour. You know, it's interesting, you know, to something that was really, I mean, obviously it just mostly repeats itself the whole time with some really nice variation. But what I find particularly interesting about this, and this is like also something I noticed with a lot of Kingdom Hearts tracks, is that essentially like they just repeat over and over and over this melodic idea, right? And the thing is, the melodic idea is small, and so what ends up happening is that it intrinsically, like, you can sing this. You already know what this sounds like. Ba di da 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 di da 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 di da 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 di da 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 di da 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 da. There you go. And over time, that's the earworm. Right? Like that's the thing that burrows inside of you, enters you, and, you know, I mean, it's amazing. It's cool. You know? Anyway. All right. Let's continue on. Grab some more tracks. All right. We'll remove that one. What enters you? The song enters you, and essentially like you become one with the song, because there's like it's almost like it becomes like a symbiotic relationship to the piece, because of how simple it is. It's small, it's short, you know, it's really, it's not long, and so the more you listen to it, the more that it sort of continues to, you know, press into you, and you sort of get used to it as a musical piece, because it's so, you know, short and melodically focused. So there's this inherent feeling of it just enters inside, you know what I mean? Which I think is actually really cool, and I think it's kind of a smart way of writing so that it doesn't become like too much or like all over the place, you know, melodically. All right, so let's spin the wheel. Do I make sense, chat? Anime adaptations would be probably on the anime channel. All right, what's next? Oh my god, old school RuneScape. Holy. Okay, this is Home. This is the in-game recording of the old RuneScape track. See the description below for more information about this track. This track plays in a locks during the final fight with... Well, that's a spoiler, so I guess I won't do that. 6 minutes, so I'll play half of it. I'm not that old. I'm 38 years old. I'm not that old. '86. I have the Blu-ray right over here. RuneScape old school. I don't know if it's actually called old school. No, old school RuneScape. OSR. Yeah, no, that's real. OSRC. Or what? Old school OSRS. I actually like this. This is really cool. I love stuff like this where it kind of slows down and it feels like you're facing down this, you know, like the bell harmony there. Yeah. And then the strum guitar sound. This is nice. What's up, Nick? And then the little trill down, ba-dee-da-da, that's really nice. The appoggiatura, ba-dee-da-da. Dum, 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 da-da-da. It really feels like committing and being steadfast in the pursuit of your goals and stuff. No, exclamation point suggestion. Sick. Man, imagine this with like a real band. That's actually freaking amazing. That's really good. I'm well, thank you. The elegiast. Anyway, really, I like that track so much. That was so much fun. Oh my god, I really enjoyed that. Wow, great stuff. Oh my god, how many songs? How many of you are in here? Oh yeah. Oh my god. All right, yeah. I told you, chat. I told you, chat, when you got here. I said it was gonna get worse. How about a good evening? I told you it was going to get worse. It's gotten worse, officially. All right. I'm going to spin the wheel. I had something I wanted to say, but I can't remember it. What was it? The entire internet? First, thank God, no. First time on your live. I really love your videos about music since Genshin days till Woo Us. Hope you continue to do such a good job. Oh, Too Poor to Whale. What a name. Thank you. That's very nice. Thank you. Thank you so much for saying nice things about me. I live off of your praise. It helps me sleep at night. Spin the wheel. Shh. Shh. Don't say that out loud. Let's see. We have Oh my God, Uma Musume, baby, Beyond Dreams, training number 1. And the thing is, I know you're looking at this and you're like, ugh, Uma Musume. Bro, you do not know. Do you filter out repeats? Well, there is no spam, for sure, but I do my best to filter out repeats. Yes. Just joined your lives on a few occasions, still following and watching every single video. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Hans, let's go. Gambare! No way! What's crazy is that this isn't even like... There's some really like languid, beautiful orchestrations that are shocking. I mean, I still am shocked. I'm still shocked. This is a little bit more of an upbeat... They're not all like this, but this is amazing. Listen to how it slows down. That's cool. Is the game still very popular? I know I had that huge burst last year. The name of the song? Beyond Dreams, Training 1. See, that's so cool. Listen to the way that it like totally strips away all the stuff from the previous section, resets, and the strings are just sort of, repeating the sharp phrase. Key change. I see. I think that's a loop. Yeah, so that's very charming. I have heard Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe from Uma, yes. Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe, yes, very good. Some of the more languid, like I mentioned, the languid choral pieces in this, or the more beautiful, rich orchestral pieces in this are genuinely shocking and really good. That one obviously was more upbeat and more playful, which is totally valid and interesting. But thank you, Kiri. Thank you. I enjoyed that. What's up, Kirby? All right, let's. Thank you. Okay. Let us spin the wheel again. Spin the wheel. As someone who's not musically talented at all, it's fun watching or listening to what you have to say. I find it helps me think about video game music in a deeper way than before. That's so nice. Oh my God, you guys. Why are you being so nice to me today? That's very kind. I don't like theory. I don't care about theory. What I care about is how it makes me feel and how it makes you feel. And ideally, it's more interesting when I think music is at its most interesting when it makes us feel something, and then I don't necessarily think, oh God, here I go. I don't necessarily think that knowing the structure of a piece of music makes us connect to it in a deeper way. So if someone has no musical background, yes, I think like watching a video about like the deconstruction of music is really cool. And I think it's really impressive, and it helps. And it's like, wow, it's like a jigsaw puzzle, you know? I'm actually more interested on the other side of that. I'm always more interested in like why we connect to what we connect to, right? So like, it's less so about like the chord, the arpeggiation, the rhythm, and it's more about like how all of these things sort of coalesce. So my job back in the day as an opera singer was to, which did you know that I was, my job as an opera singer was to cross the lip of the stage, the front of the stage, and basically use the composer's writing to tell a story and connect the audience to the music by way of acting and by way of singing. That's the job, right? And so fundamentally, I'm not interested in what chords Mozart used or Puccini used specifically, because I know Puccini the best. Like, I'm not really interested in that, because what I'm interested in is like, now it is interesting that it's a G minor seventh. Okay, cool. But like, what does it actually do for me as an interpreter of that sound? You know, the okay, that sound is this chord. So what do I do with that? Well, my job is to get you to give a shit about it, right? And so that's why I don't really like care about theory, because there are great channels that do that, and I recommend you find them. You know, music reactions are a dime a dozen at this point. But like, what I'm most interested in is how it makes me feel, and then my job, I think, in this setting, a YouTube setting, is to then to tell you what I think, so that you can go and make your own assumptions. And the thing is, like, you don't need this channel, or really any channel, to do that, because you just need to tap into it yourself. Because intrinsically, as a human, which I assume some of you are, you can already do that. That's like an intrinsic thing. Now, you may not be able to put the words to it, and that's where I come in. You know, at patreon.com/Marco Meatball, if you want to support the channel more directly. But aside from that, that's where I come in on these YouTube videos, and I'm like, hey, you know, when I hear this part, this makes me think of this, or when I hear this, it makes me think of that. Do you hear how the rhythm is fast? Or the syncopation here gives it a sense of urgency, or as it scales up, I feel this sense of momentum lurching towards something. And then you go and you say, oh yeah, of course I fucking do, because I'm a fucking genius. I'm not a dummy. I know how to listen to music, and that's it. And then you go away. You forget the channel exists. You come back 6 months later, your boy's still here cranking them out. That's how it goes. You know what I mean? Like, that's the scope here. That's the goal. The goal is for you to be more in tune with your emotional landscape and be able to articulate your feelings through music. Chat, always have a why. Whys really help. I really enjoy having a why. It helps on days that I don't want to work. Which some days I don't want to work. Some days nobody wants to work. But having a why is amazing. Question, can a brand new singer naturally get better at singing when they start off sounding like a broken record? My friend tells me that you might have a naturally good voice. I mean, I don't know. Can you be born with something? I mean, I think maybe. I mean, we had Wendy LeBourne on, who confirmed that no one is born tone deaf, which means anybody can learn how to sing. The question is if they have the patience and the commitment and the dedication to it. But I don't think maybe some people are born. I don't know. I don't like that. I don't know if people are born more talented than other people, or have like, I mean, I think we have special skills that we lean into. But I think, I mean, I personally right now, I sound like shit because I haven't warmed up or practiced in like years. I mean, I can crank it out if I really need to. Stop saying that phrase, by the way. So did we forget about A and the others? You mean other songs? We'll get there. We're talking. We're hanging out. But I think you just get better with time. I mean, like when I was at my peak of singing, that's from years. I mean, that was like from 14 years of study. So, I mean, like, I don't think there's like a timeline, but like, I think it just, You just need time. But like anybody can learn how to sing. It's just a question of how much you want. It's like, can you get better at archery? Yeah. Are you going to be better right away? No. Are you naturally good at archery? Maybe. I don't really think so though. I think like you inherently, I mean, you can learn anything. Your brain might not allow certain, like I fucking hate math. So like is math my special skill? No. Okay. Could I be better at math? Yes, but there's all these like different barriers. Anyway, long answer. I don't think it's nature versus nurture. I think you can learn. Genetics play. I mean, sure. I mean, to be fair, genetics and body composition is a big deal because like, you know, depending on where your cheekbones are, depending on how your nasopharynx and your oropharynx column is, it will change the sound of your voice and how big your neck is and how big your vocal folds are. Yeah, sure. Okay. Yes. Genetics, physiology. But I wouldn't necessarily say, see America, no worries. Yeah. I mean, I definitely think that there are certain things you are certain. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, let's keep going. Do I make sense? You can, based on the vocal pathologist that came onto the channel, there's no such thing as tone deafness, by the way. Anybody can learn to sing. It's just a question of if they can, or like when they can. Oh, thanks, Beej. Like, I don't trust any of your nicknames, any of your usernames anymore, by the way. I want you to know. Sorry, I'm trying to grab these two songs, but they're being fickle. All right, got him. I don't trust any of your nicknames. Any of your usernames. All right, let's spin the wheel. Apologies for the rant, but you ask me a question, I'm going to give you a full answer. All right, let's do it. And if some of you don't know, I like to talk a lot. If you haven't seen a live stream, you're in for a rude awakening. All right, what's up? We've got, oh wow, Ratchet and Clank, an oldie but a goodie. Pokitaru, Ratchet's Dogfight. Hello. Marco Yatball is right. Strings here are cool. Oh, wow. Wow. Listen to the back of this. Hold on. Let me back that shit up. Listen. Oops. Let me back that shit up. Listen to this. Listen to the strings here. That's an eyebrow raiser. It's like a handle. That's like a handle like no handle. Yeah, no. Yeah, like a handle piece or like a Vivaldi or something. Like that's very cool. That's Ratchet's Dogfight. Yeah, the wub wub is pretty cool in there too. You hear how? Isn't that sick? Wait, no, that's actually really surprising because then the back half. I'm trying not to stop too much during these because I want to make sure that we get people listening to a bunch of different stuff. But do you hear how like in the back there's this Excellent. So we have the violin, the wub-wubs, and the technical term, back that shit up. And then right here in the middle, we get the horns out of nowhere that just pop off and like line up and like ascend, right? Sick. David Bergot is a French musician. What are the French? Who mostly does films and TV. You love this format? Oh, good. Tekken 5 opening? I don't think I've ever heard Tekken 5's opening. I'm doing a fighting game video in the next couple months. But it does have like a spy aesthetic, doesn't it? But it definitely sounds like James Bond. But it's also very thick, isn't it? I'm definitely curious. Isn't it interesting too? I mean, I think it's about to loop, but something really interesting there too is ba da ya da da ya da. That is all tension, right? And even though it's the strings and they're kind of doubled with themselves and they're going up, but there's a little bit of an interesting bite to that. You know what I mean? Because as it ascends, it's kind of like watch out. You know what I mean? Watch out. It's really cool. I need to do a whole Killer Instinct video actually. So right, like that's gnarly. I like that. And then the alarm, right? Meow. Meow. Actually, is it mixed? That sounds like it's almost mixed like with a Vivaldi. That's pretty fucking crazy, dude. I really like that. Yeah, you know, low key, I'll stop there for that one because it's a loop there. But that's a nasty little track. That's actually, again, pretty fucking dope. And I think I'm about to put on my old man pants here, but just say that like I think that there's like some, not that I've ever played Ratchet and Clank because I didn't, but I think that there's something really amazing about having suggestions like this, where I think it's really easy to get caught up in the sort of the modern churn of gaming, which is fine. I have no problems with modern gaming at all, actually. In fact, maybe I mean, do I think like everything that's happened in the industry is great? Fuck no. And like, fuck Sony. They've been getting destroyed on Twitter. It's been the most amazing thing I've ever seen. I mean, not as amazing as like the Grand Canyon, but you know, hyperbole. But it's imagine the most amazing thing I ever saw was Sony getting ratioed on Twitter. What a life I've lived. But it's what's amazing is that hearing this music, it just goes to show that there's still
Markham
like a
55 kaboom, Markham 55 kaboom.
I knew it was you. 39 months? Oh my fucking God. That's crazy, dude. Thank you for 39 months. Roos. I love how there's still a group of people that recognize that it doesn't really matter what the era is of gaming. The music is still good. And, you know, I don't know if you guys saw the Bucky video, but like Bucky and I talked about this because it's like, frankly, the older things get, the more they get forgotten, which is inevitably how this goes. But like, there's 40 years plus of musical history that we're just losing when games games disappear or people don't play them or whatever. And it's unfortunately a part of the cost, but you know, the trade-off is that then you miss out on songs like this that are super banging. You know what I mean? Will it do anything for Sony? Fuck if I know. I don't think so. Sony's way too big and powerful. I actually, you know, I felt a little bit like I was like, what's the word when you like do something for show? What's it called when you're performative? Hello? Duh, that was my entire life. I felt a little performative unsubbing to PlayStation Plus, but honestly, I haven't used it in forever. And frankly, like, it sounds like such an old, bitter, jaded thing to say, but like, I'm kind of over it. Like, I'm kind of over Sony. Like, I've been a diehard Sony guy since 1996. And I've loved PlayStation my entire life. Like, that was my console, and I loved it. You know, did I miss certain exclusives with Xbox or whatever? Yeah. Did I get to enjoy Halo? No. When it was a peak? No. But like, ever since PS5, like this whole generation of gaming has been so like, it's just lost its sauce, man. Like the whole, first of all, even trying to get a PlayStation on release was so fucking stupid. And I remember I was up at 2 a.m. refreshing fucking Target's website. I mean, like, just like, and I was like, I'm so excited. You know, it's a new PlayStation. Of course I'm going to get it. You know, I have the money to do it. I really, you know, I saved up for it, and I was really gung ho on it. And I was up till like 2 o'clock trying to get this fucking thing, bumping from website to website. So that sucked. And then not only have we not really had any like meaningful exclusives, but then games take forever to make, especially AAA stuff or whatever. And then, you know, I don't want to make this in like, oh, gaming, but then on top of that, like, it just sucks because like, they got rid of all the stuff that made it personal, you know, goodbye wallpapers and individual displays. Goodbye Nier Automata display, Automata. Goodbye, you know, Persona 5 display that you would put on in the background. So any of the personalization that you had has totally gone out the, I mean, yeah, you can add your own fucking picture, I guess, but who gives a shit about that? But like, it's just become such corporate bullshit, and it sucks. It sucks because like, gaming should be an expression of the self. The things you play should be extensions of who you are. And instead, these machines are just fucking, you know, money, you know, and then never mind the call. Anyway, I don't want. Hey, Mike, what's up? Anyway, all that to say, I get why people are pissed. I get why people are pissed. So I unsubbed to PlayStation Plus as my little way of saying fuck you to Sony, because as a Sony boy, not. No, I know, of course, COVID made things a lot worse, of course. Of course. Of course, that's a separate issue. Right? I'm not, you know. Let's spin the wheel. That's not what this channel's all about. Marco used to be cool. Turn into a rage-baiting asshole. What's next? Oh, nuclear. Oh my God, nuclear option. This is hilarious. Nuclearis has been coming into. That's funny. Nuclearis has been coming into my streams talking about nuclear option. I've gotten a couple messages about this on my comments. I played this for all of half hour, and I did not enjoy the controls at all, so I stopped. So I opinions. So I was ready to move on, but I haven't really heard any of the music. But apparently it's great. It's very 2000s. Yeah, 1000%. What's up with the saxophone? Ooh, that went into the right ear. That's fun. That is so interesting. Sometimes you need dirty sax in your hard rock. Bro. I'm trying so hard to have a It's true, actually. It's true. It's true. I think you're right, actually. Speak yo shit. This is called FS20 Vortex from Nuclear Option. Yeah, I kind of fuck with it too. But part of me is also like a little like, I don't know how I feel about this. But another part of me is like, I like it. You know, I don't dislike it. There are parts of it that I really like. I really like the back half. Probably like a minute in, but it felt a little bit like right off the bat, I thought it was going to do something a little bit more interesting. And it kind of just ended up repeating that pattern the whole time, which is, I mean, realistically, it's fine. I mean, it does what it needs to do. It does what's on the tin. I don't think it's like, you know, I thought that the addition of the saxophone is actually great. But overall, I was kind of like, okay, next. But I did like the saxophone, and I did like the middle section where it kind of slows down. It's cool. So thank you for suggesting it. You know, even if we don't like something, I think it's important to listen to it and give your feelings on it. Okay. Shadow Sausage. What a name. Oh god, I connected it with my amplifier accidentally and it totally exploded my eardrums. I hope you're okay. Man, I hope they could hear that. I hope he could hear that. I know that he said something about it. His exploding. I know you're faking it. Get out. How did you know? How did you know? I can hear your lips. Okay, pervert. Slow down. I can hear your lips. Okay. Okay, creep. That's really funny. I can hear your lips. First of all, that means I need to drink some water. And second of all, because lip noises are gross. But second of all, that's fucking funny. Shadow Sausage is like, I can hear your lips. Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh fuck, that's funny. Oh shit, that's fucking funny. Oh my god. Just collecting clips. Don't mind me. Let's spin the wheel. Oops. Damn, I even said that. That's so funny. Oh shit. Have I done PGR music yet? Not today. Not so far. Boop. What do we have? Oh! The Other Promise. Yes, of course. The Other Promise. We'll see if this gets claimed. If it gets claimed, I will have to remove it from the VOD. So forgive me, but we'll listen to it while we're live. You know, those others, they couldn't be here. You know, they couldn't be here. So whose fault is that? VOD watchers. Probably need gameplay. I think things are gonna work out. Oh wait, I should not listen to this. I heard the organ. This one gets claimed. Oh. Okay, I'm so sorry. Okay, no, we can't do that one. I'm sorry. I'll hear it in game so soon. I'm literally playing this game right now. So we'll circle back. Let's pretend. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We'll listen. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. I have asked Square Enix to whitelist the channel, so hopefully that works out and lift those false claims that they have. I've already heard it. Oh, is it the one? Okay. Let's spin the wheel. Terranigma? I've heard some of it. Exodus. Spin the wheel. What's next? Oh, Vampire Cross. Hey, I'm in. Did I tell you guys? I didn't. I'm in the most recent trailer of Vampire Survivors. Did I don't think I actually Vampire. No, I wrote Campfire. Vampire Survivors trailer. Where is it? What the fuck is that? Hello, Ponkel? This one? And then wouldn't it be which one is it though? 1 month ago? Oh god, I don't even know. Is it this one?
Unscrupulous me. Retreat once this threshold has been crossed.
Right there!
A cautionary tale beings consumed by ambition. A cautionary tale, or a story better left untold. There's no retreat once this threshold has been crossed. If you really want to see it through, then just take my hand.
No, shut up! You guys hear that? That's me in the background. You can't even tell it's me. It's fine. Anyway, that's me. I don't have no idea what that guy just said. All right, this is Shinigami Tensei. What? Shinigami Tensei. Shinigami Tensei, Vampire Shinigami Tensei. I'm having a stroke. Shit. That Shin Megami Tensei. You're right. What's up, Baron? Oh, I'm sorry. Fuck, I didn't want you to see me dancing like that. Jeez. Wrong camera. What a banger, dude. I'm not a dork. You want more dancing? right? Like. Zangief, bro. One per song. One per person. Sleep well, Koala. How dare you call my singing me having a stroke? My singing. How dare you say that my dancing is like me having a stroke? I think I dance incredibly well. Ask my wife. Don't. We danced one time, and needless to say, I look like Kratos when I do the angry face? Really? It doesn't look like Robert De Niro when boy. I just look like I need to take a shit though. So I mean, I don't know. Maybe the same thing. Love that track. Thank you. I may put that on a non-gamer episode. That was amazing. Boy. All right, let me grab a few others. I'll push my meeting back 15 minutes so that we can have a few more tracks because I feel like 2 hours is too short. So hold on one tiny second. I will push it back. Push 15 minutes. Okay. Yeah. All right. Good. We have a full half hour. Okay. A couple more folks have added their names. I'm trying to not talk too much because I want you guys to have your songs at least in rotation. All right. All right, good. All right, here we go. If I get to the weight that I want to be by Halloween, I will happily cosplay as Kratos. But I just came back from the doctor today, actually. My A1C is definitely in that pre-diabetic range, which I'm not pleased about. But to be fair, we went to Europe and I ate a lot of sweets and I enjoyed my bread in France, which is a real place. But everything else is trending down. So, I mean, I've lost weight. My numbers are all not in the clear, but they're better, which means progress is happening. So if I can get to a place where I feel like I look good, then I'll happily cosplay as Kratos and I'll go like all out for it. But it just depends. Yeah, so we'll see. Fucking A1C. The worst. What do we have here? We have... Oh my god, what's with the old guy? Well, how you guys are old heads in this chat, bro. That's crazy. The theme of Lubu, you know, terrible mix. Why? That's crazy. So many old tracks today. Really impressive. Artur, the song in Edge Runner 2 trailer was sick. Love the aggression in it especially. I really need to listen to more Dynasty Warriors 3 because the crossover between this and Ace Combat feels pretty relevant. Oh yeah, when's this come out? Is this in the fall? I love that. Oh my god, it's so much fun. Racing game vibes. No crossover. down, 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 down. That's nasty. What's crazy is that as I've gotten older, this, I think because of Ace Combat, but this particular sound is so cool to me. Like, I love the ripping electric guitar so much. It's so cool. Really enjoyable. Really sick. Wow. I mean, no, there's no crossover with Ace Combat and Dynasty Warriors. I was saying that the musical crossover is connected there. You're not the biggest fan of the lick like this? What kind of lick do you like? Don't answer that. Those pinches, oh my god. I gotta get a little bit stricter. Did I ever play the X2 or X3 Xenoblade? Or X2 like racing? What's that? X2? I was joking, Pilot Trigger, by the way. Sorry, I said it with a monotone face, but I was teasing. I was being silly. I'm sorry. Don't leave. I was just joking. No, I haven't played those. Sorry. No. I almost picked up X4, but I haven't. What's up, Derek? Soon. I was just teasing, Pilot. I was teasing. All right, let's see where we land. No, you were joking. It's fine. I don't mind. I don't mind. I heard it was good. You're gonna leave, Pilot Trigger? Oh, don't. Why? What did I say? I admonished you publicly. Did I ever tell you guys about the time that I got admonished publicly? Well, before I started being a YouTuber, this guy was like, it was like a voice actor for a popular franchise, and they were all like 60 people hanging out on like a Twitch stream. He was like smoking, drinking a beer, and I was like, oh man, what's up? Who's your agent? Blah blah blah. Oh, I'm with so and so, and he goes, oh yeah. And then he goes, hey, man, can't you tell that he was like really kind of rude. And he was like, can't you tell that we're just here to vibe, man? Like, can you fucking not ask me questions about my career right now? Can't you tell I'm just chilling? And it was strange because I remember I was like, this is a stream. So like, who gives a shit? But like being called out in front of like 60 people that were totally names on a screen to me, I actually, you know what? Afterwards, I was like, man, fuck that guy. And I remember talking to my buddy who I was playing a lot of games with at the time. I was like, man, that guy's a prick. And I'm telling you, like, that quick. Pilot Trigger is going to tell everybody about how much of a fucking asshole Marco Meatball is. And frankly, there are people who would agree with him. Arrogant. I'm being bullied. No, not at all. I'm just teasing. All right. What the fuck is Desktop Dungeons? Danny Baranowski and Grant Kirkhope? What is stream mogging? What is stream mogging? Is that a phrase? Wow, Grant Kirkhope, huh? Oh, this is stream logging? I need to reach out to him. Well, I'm just kidding, Pilot. Just joking. Stream logging is when a streamer holy fuck, this is good. What is this? Oh, it's a roguelike? Okay. That's true. Sorry. Oh my god. That's incredible. Throat singing. Da-dum dum da-dum da-dum dum da-dum da-dum dum da-dum da-dum. What? It looks like oh, it's Minesweeper. What? Oh, it's like a modern Minesweeper? That's what it looks like. But like with roguelike elements? That can't be right. You know, I never understood Minesweeper. That's the most random game ever, right? More like a dungeon crawler. Man, that is excellent. I absolutely love the drums in the back. That is so cool. All right, I'll stop her there just so that we can keep getting through music. Wow, that's really good. Oh my god, so many more songs. All right, I'll keep going here. I just want to make sure that we get as many songs as we can. You know, 2 hours isn't enough. So I think next stream I'll make sure it's 3. I think I said that last time, but this week has been crazy busy, so I'm really sorry. But I also wanted to make sure that I honored today because it's really important to me that, you know, you guys know that every second Wednesday of the month, that's when we're listening to video game music as a community. So I'm sorry it's a little short today, but I'll make sure it's 3 hours next time. Or maybe I find a way to make the hour up. This maybe we'll see. But yeah, I definitely need to be doing 3 hours. Do suggestions carry over? No. It's a fresh start, so everyone gets you know, gets a fair shot. Take it easy. Take it easy. I know, but still. Take care of myself. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm all right. All right, what do we have? Ooh. Aria of Sorrow. Castlevania. Aria of Sorrow. Heart of Fire. Ironically, one of the videos I have coming up soon is I found the best Castlevania track in every Castlevania game. So they don't get carried over, no. Belmont's Curse is looking pretty good. I can't believe there are people that would say that this isn't worth listening to because it sounds old. That is so funny. You watch those more than once, Muita? Thanks, Acadian, yeah. You can comment it again and again and again. Whatever you want to do. Oh, is it really? Kulturbanausen? Yes, I love it when they do that. That sort of call and response. So cool. That's such a simple little gesture, chat, but like that makes a huge difference to me. Like I think it's so ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da. I mean, you see that in like Gerudo Valley and stuff. That's funny. So wait, your grandmother calls them Kultur Anusen? Oh, Banausen. My bad. Sorry. I thought you said culture anuses. Okay. No. Oh, fuck. That's amazing. That is so fucking nice. I love it because it's a... Oh my god, I would love to hear a real, like a live rendition of this with the organ playing, with this, you know, with, again, you would have like electric guitar probably in it, and, oof, god, that's nice. Thank you for that. That's really fun. You're not late. You're right on time. I appreciate that, Muto. Thank you. That is so fun. Okay, let's keep going. Yeah, I think, you know what's amazing is that I was starting to research this stuff because I'm kind of tired of not being able to explain like 8-bit, 16-bit music to people. And I just haven't had time to like sit down and like either watch videos or like start to like really get information on this stuff. But it's amazing what I think that was probably a Yamaha. Like by now I know that the Roland JV1080 is like the preeminent, you know, Nintendo 64 sort of third generation console composition tool synth. But it's pretty amazing like what they were able to do on the Game Boy and 8-bit, 16-bit stuff, and like, you know, just being able to create music from sound waves and like sound chips and like on an IBM computer is genuinely like pretty astounding. It's fascinating. I mean, like the limited information that I'm starting to uncover about it, it's actually like genuinely pretty shocking how being able to create music like this, you know, like pretty fucking cool. Yeah, but unfortunately I don't know enough. I haven't heard. No, I haven't. Not yet, Matt. It's on my to-do list. I really want to. I'll probably do it next Kingdom Hearts stream. All right, what's next? Ooh, the spine. Yes. I really ought to play this.
Just skin and bones, nothing inside. Sleeping alone, fingers tight. Cells in knots around the heart. It beats in time. I see the spine of the world, sparkle and shine like the inside.
It's a little bit too up-tempo, but this would make a killer Bond theme. Oops.
I see the spine of the world. I know it's mine, twisted and tight. You always go.
Probably the tempo is probably too fast, but at least for the chorus, for this stuff, this would be a great Bond theme right here.
Feel the fire light your way to me, my side.
Yes. Same composer. I seen that game.
Watch it break if we get closer, much closer. I see the spine
Ashley Barrett is the singer.
of the world, sparkle and shine like the inside. I see the spine of the world.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
You know it's mine.
So, again, the pullbacks are just sick.
Twisted and tight.
Wow, that's an ending. Yeah, that's really good. Ashley Barrett. Yeah, I honestly I think that Transistor and Bastion are probably my two favorite of Supergiant. Like I'm not crazy about Hades 1 and Hades 2 really. Musically either. Like they're fine. Like they're not bad. But I just don't. This doesn't appeal to me. Whereas this sound is. I love how rich it is. And I love the sort of like dark texture of like I don't know. There's sort of like a unrest or like agitation in it that's really interesting. And then Bastion's is like, I mean, the Bastion soundtrack is really 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 good. And I just really like it. But there are a couple pieces from Hades 2 that I haven't heard that, you know, I definitely would like to, even if it isn't my favorite. But yeah. But I also, I don't really like games like that. So I think that's some of it kind of probably a little bit of it pulls me out because I don't really like that. I like roguelikes like that. So it's probably part of it too. Okay. Nothing wrong with it, of course. I mean, I think it's really well made and great games. I just, you know, you like what you like, I guess. Nine Souls? I listened to the entire soundtrack of Nine Souls if you searched by the live tab. And I need to play it, actually. I told them I would play it, and I haven't played it yet. Okay, what's next? Undertale. Oh, okay, yeah. We'll play this. I haven't listened to this since the last time I cried listening to it. You got in here on accident, Alex? Well, you're welcome to come anytime you like. Oh, sure. Totally. I get it. Yeah, I know. I stream at weird hours. Yes, Turnip. Thank you, Mine. Appreciate that. I want to be respectful to everybody else, but man, that song, you know, it's been a minute since I heard it. Actually, honestly, I probably haven't heard it since my playthrough of it, which you can watch if you go by oldest. Deltarune playthrough when? But man, it still hits me really in that spot of like, I don't even want to talk about it. It's just so good. It's so simple, so evocative. Like, it's interesting because it's like a thought-provoking and emotional piece, and it. See, this is why I want to start doing like re-listens to pieces, because like I actually have a lot of things to say, but I don't want to say them right now because we're kind of like on a timetable here. But like, I have a lot of thoughts on this still. I hate reaction content. God, it's so fucking boring. Reaction content is so boring. There's so much to say about stuff. Like, there's a whole other like 15-minute video right here on this particular track. Like, it's not enough to listen to something once. No one listens to a piece of music once. It's like, wow, what a cool piece, and then moves on. It doesn't fucking work like that. Shit pisses me off. It's so fucking dumb. I hate that. There's a purpose in reaction, of course, but God, like that song has like 20 more minutes of like things to just talk about, individual corners, how these sections make you feel, how you relate to them, how you respond to them, how the like emotional, like, God, fuck. I love that piece. That like untapped like a whole backside of like, you know, things to say, which I just said 5 times, but anyway. That's true, Riptide. I could do that, which I've already done though, so I can't really do it. But I would like to really just do it again. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's so stupidly simple, and I mean, it's so unique to Undertale. It's like it's just amazing. The longer the Marco video, the better, bro. Better to hear a piece at least once than never. Well, 1000%. I would never say that. That's true. I agree with you. Oh. 9 out. Oh my God. Child abuse? What is this? Persona 1. Okay. Gird thy loins. I did know that. What the fuck? What have you done? Oh, it's so short. Thanks be to. Holy shit! Now that is a track to make love to. Oh my God! Put that on with your partner. Hey babe, I got a song for us. What is it, babe? Hold on. All right, this is the last song of the day. Thank you guys, of course, for being here. I'm sorry. The next one will be 3 hours. I'm sorry about that. I've been running around all day today and filming a bunch of videos, so I didn't get to clear as much as I wanted on my schedule. But looking forward to doing this, of course, next month as well. The second Wednesday of every month is our community live stream. Definitely check that out. Support the channel at patreon.com/MarcoMeatball, especially if you like anime, especially if you like video game music. You want to listen to more video game music? Well, tomorrow, Thursday, normally it's on Fridays. Thursday at 10 a.m., we're listening to video game music brought to me by my patrons. You can be a patron yourself at patreon.com/MarcoMeatball, but also irrelevant because you can come and just hang out and listen to music and have a chat because the Patreon streams are horrible. I am all over the place. If you think this is bad, you have not seen me at my worst. 10 a.m. tomorrow here on this channel, either Twitch or YouTube. Spin the wheel. When will I react to Chapter 5 of Deltarune? Just so soon. So soon that I don't even know. Di dove sono? Sono d'Italia. Veramente sono... No, sono italo-americano. All right, what do we have? What's our final track of the night? Ah, fuck. Okay, so... Actually, I think this will be fine. The air is thick with anticipation. This is sad?
I would often go there. To the tiny church there.
That's not...
The smallest church in San. Though it once was larger. How the realm may rest there. Down through the mist.
This is actually a legitimate way to produce tone. I mean, this is actually kind of common. It's a type of Sprechgesang, Sprechstimme, but because it is intoned. And it's actually kind of a legitimate approach to singing. Oh. Okay, so that was the check that succeeded. I'll probably stop us there. But all to say, like, that's actually kind of a legitimate way of singing. I'm not going to say that it's, like, necessarily the most beautiful, but beauty, what does beauty even mean? Like, I mean, there's no way... That is actually very emotional. And simply because it's not, like, quintessentially beautiful doesn't mean that it's not beautiful. And I find that kind of interesting, isn't it? I mean, like, again, it's like, it's whatever the feeling is, and whatever the feeling is transports you to is appropriate. And if something moves you, then it's beautiful, you know? That may not, someone might listen to that and be like, oh, that sucks. Okay, that's fair. But someone else might listen to that and be like, wow, that's life-changing. That's beautiful. Beauty is in the ear of the beholder. Absolutely. Yeah. So I would listen to more, but I have to go. I'm a couple minutes late, and I have to go to this meeting at 5 minutes ago. So thank you guys so much. I will try very hard to really 3 hours next time. I promise. I don't ever promise. I promise 3 hours next community stream. So I will keep that in the back of my head. Okay. So appreciate you guys very much, and have a great day. Have a great rest of your nights. Tomorrow, 10 a.m. Patreon live stream if you want to come hang out. Friday, Wuwa 3.5, if that's interesting to you. Friday evening, TennoCon concert. Saturday afternoon, TennoCon itself. So see you guys the rest of the week. Take care of yourselves. What meeting? Don't worry about it. Nothing important, but important at the same time. It's with a friend. I'll talk to you guys later, okay? Be well, be well, be well. See you guys.